Hello everybody, welcome back to Balatro. At Megan Cacciotti says, I'd love to see a run where you have to buy a new Joker every round. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen. Go for the black Transition of Doom and let's pick a deck, probably yellow. If we're going to have to buy a new Joker every round, we're going to need lots of money to fund that expensive habit, so let's see what we can do. Show me. Oh, wow. Okay. So a Broadway straight is definitely 300 points. Off to a fantastic start. Right. I think we know what we have to do here, because this will destroy itself eventually, and then that frees up the slot for me to have to buy something. So that works wonderfully. Hold on to the rest of our money. Earn that interest. Show me a king or a queen. Lovely. A king and a queen, you spoil me game. Misprint. I'll buy it. And we'll keep moving. I think between these two, a straight might just be enough points. Indeed it was. Banana is safe. We have crossed $25 for the interest cap, and we are presented with a telescope, which is a very interesting prospect. We have played 2 straights and 1 full house. So, do I want to lean into straights? It's not really what I was thinking of focusing on. We have to buy one of these. Might buy both as it goes. More money and loyalty card is always a good time. It's going to be very expensive though. Alright, we'll do this. This will help pay for what we just purchased. So, it's still very early. I think what I'm going to do is not buy a Jumbo Celestial pack yet, and instead, at this stage, change the hand I'm going to play a lot of. And I might change it to 3 of a kind. So if you'd like... Oh, there you go. Now, we were too efficient, and the banana is gone, so we have room to buy something else. Lots of money to do it. Mad Joker is not really what I want, but there's Venus. Making an early surprise visit. I'm going to buy this because it's cheaper than re-rolling, basically, and we have to buy a Joker each round. Going to hold on to my money. Then we're looking for 3 of a kind again. Which basically equates to looking for a full house. If we don't find it, it's going to be a problem. This has 2 hands remaining on it. Wow, we got very lucky. I'm hoping this is going to be enough points. It was, and now loyalty card is ready for next round. Oh my god, stencil as well. So we're going to buy stencil. How are our hands doing? So straight, is 3 of a kind going to be represented as well? It's not. So we have straight, 3 of a kind, high card. Straight, but no 3 of a kind, no high card. So give me pair. I will take the Arcana pack. I want to play more trips. I should make more of something. So let's make more. I could make twice as many kings with a strength card. Then we're going to go into the next round. We're going to sell Mad Joker. And then I would like to be presented with trips. And this should be quite large, given that loyalty card and stencil are going off at the same time. Right, so we now have three of a kinds. So Venus will always show up so long as we keep that as the most played hand. And then do we want to stick some glass cards into the mix? Probably. I need to buy a Joker. Hello, Fibonacci. Right. I could play a straight, but straights are competing for our most played hand. I have just as many 8s as 9s, right? 2 8s, 2 9s. So 9s are worth more. Throw the 8s. We find a 9. Am I going to sell something? I'm going to sell... The 9s aren't going to get any value from Fibonacci because they're not Fibonacci numbers. So misprint is the only extra multiplier we're getting. Golden Joker is keeping us in cash. So Fibonacci is going to have to go. Last time, we saw negative superposition. Now we're being presented with polychrome superposition. I mean, I can hardly say no, right? But it's going to get very tight between stuff that gives me large multipliers versus stuff that doesn't really do anything. And to that end, we should increase our base multiplier on 3 of a kind. Then I would love to see trips. Oh, thank you, 7s. At the moment, these trips are just going to be worth 9 plus this times 1.5. If I want to double it, I need to sell something for the stencil, but Golden Joker is my way of making money. I've got too much of a good thing, don't I? Right, we're selling you. We're going to play extra cards here in case this somehow isn't enough points. Was nowhere near enough points, as it turns out. Alright, so it's about 3,000 points for a basic 3 of a kind. Now, loyalty card will help in that regard. Leveling up Venus will help. More glass cards will help, and I will go Arcana. Let's destroy a Queen and a Jack. Start with 0 discards. Terrifying. Right. In 2 hands' time, loyalty card is going to go. And so we should save this trip 9s to play on that loyalty card in a second. Or trip kings is even bigger. Now I could make one of these into glass. It's 110 times 11 times by 4 times by 2 times by 1.5. I probably don't need to use this glass right now, and we have trip 9s in reserve afterwards as well, so yeah, we were okay. Fibonacci is back. Did I buy a joker last round? Did I neglect to buy a joker? Oh, I'm going to be so mad if I missed one. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. Ah, oh, that would be such a shame. Right. We have to buy a joker. I'm going to buy a spectral pack. Wow, this is not strong. Now they're all diamonds. That's so close to a straight flush. Ace deuce 3 5 8. Should I play this anyway? Yeah, sure. $800 whole points. 97653. Very nearly a straight flush. Isn't one. Right, I have to start finding some trips. Well, quads is not trips, but I will take it. I'm going to sell this now. Do this again. And then I could play trips, but I need 350 points. Although I only have one hand remaining. Alright, I guess I'm playing my aces with the glass card. Don't break. Thank you so much for not breaking. Even Steven doesn't help aces, doesn't help kings. So I'm going to go Celestial because I have to keep growing Venus. And then I'm going to go Ice Cream. And probably sell Golden Joker at this point. Ooh, $15 would be huge. Nobody said I had to play all of the blinds. We have more kings than anything else. We'd like to find the aces. Fewer jacks and queens. So we'll just look for bigger cards. Well, that's a king. Just has to be. Golden Joker. Your time has run out. 10,000 points. Loyalty cards ready to go. Wasn't really expecting that in that moment. But it's going to do us no harm. We just have to make sure loyalty card is ready at the end. Loads of money. Level up Venus. Choose one of up to 4 tarot cards to be used immediately. Yes. Venus or $16. Give me Venus. Then give me Stone Joker. Because we're playing 3 of a kind, so stone cards might help. Right, we have fewer kings and jacks in the deck. Oh, sorry, queens and jacks. Gonna be some high cards here. Thank you for the king. So the stone card is worth 50 more chips on top of the 85 from the ice cream. This has 4 hands remaining, so we can't get it to trigger this round. But we're okay. Well, that's a very shiny egg. I have to buy something, remember. First of all, Celestial Pack. Make 3 of a kind bigger. Then what? Gonna do this. If I'd have bought the egg first, I mean, the egg hasn't had any value put into it yet, so I guess it's not a big deal. $16 more. We don't have any glass kings yet. If I make one, but I might want to make it on demand later. But I also want 2 free tarot cards. Clubs and steel. Steel is fine. I'm just going to buy the cheaper of these. Right. Loyalty card timing is going to be crucial. I'm sure I just threw away a 9. Oh god, how many cards do I need to get through? I think I'm going to throw the stone card. Oh god, don't do it to me. I haven't thrown this yet in case I play trip aces in a second. This is ready to go. I want stencil to go, so ice cream's out. Trip aces is in. I'm going to chariot this 3 for an extra 5 multiplier while this card stays in hand, plus 5 mult. Don't care about the moon. Do care about this being massive. $212,000 points. We can do that in the finale. We'll be fine. I have to buy a joker. And if I can get Dusk to go on my glass cards, we're laughing. Right, our 3 of a kind is now basically the value of a flush house, which is great. If I were to do the Arcana pack, then spend all of my hands in the next round, I might not be able to afford a joker at the end, but I think it's worth the risk. And we are going to make a glass ace out of a jam. I can't do both of these things. I was going to make a glass ace and then copy it, but I can only do one of those 2 things. So we already have 1 glass ace. Let's make another one. All face cards are debuffed. So the kings that we have for trips, we can still play them. They just won't score any chips when we do. That's really not great. Do we have all of our 4s still? We do. So we'll hold the pair there. There's the kings we're expecting to see. Am I going to sell this? I am, because I'd rather have Dusk be happening in the finale. This currently has 5 cards on it, or 5 hands. If we play the 4 hands that we have now, then we'll be ready in the finale for loyalty card to happen. I think there's no reason not to just play the trips I have that I'm staring at right now. And the glass card didn't break. So all I have to do is buy a joker. We will sell that joker in the last round. Level up 3 of a kind. I don't care about this moon. Bye, Even Steven. Then deuces and trays. Deuce, deuce, tray, tray. So if I could find trips out of those early, I'd be very happy. We have 3 hands remaining exactly on that guy. So we can do this for cheap. Then the kings are a great sight. Unfortunately, Dusk and Loyalty card are not... Oh, they might sync up. 2 hands remaining. 3 hands. So non-loyal, non-loyal, loyal is interesting. I'm going to discard all of this. We have Trip Kings. So all we have to do now is play high card twice. We have an even better Trip Aces. So I could play this. And then play this. But I'm worried that I'll get too many points out of this 3 of a kind. But let's just... you can't have too many points. I'm just trying to be flashy. When really I should be sensible. Well, we did scrape over the line. We didn't even have to play Trip Aces where the glass aces get done twice because of Dusk with Loyalty card. But either way, a great challenge. A fun time was had. Thank you, Megan, for the suggestion. If you have a suggestion for a challenge you'd like me to try and attempt, put them down in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Balatro, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.